There's been no shortage of controversies over the past couple months regarding the upcoming Middle-earth Shadow of War. While the game does look great in its own right, the shady implementation of microtransactions and loot boxes has become an adverse topic of conversation. Then, earlier this month, people found out that Warner Brothers may be profiting off of a memorial charity for Shadow of War producer Michael David Forgey, who passed away last year. While developer Monolith had the right intentions by immortalizing him into the game through a character in his likeness called Forthog Orcslayer, publisher Warner Brothers decided to sell this memorial character for $5 as DLC. The way it worked was that $3.50 of that money would be donated to help the Forgey family. But it was never explained where that remaining $1.50 would go, but the assumption was that since $1.50 is 30% of $5, it was going towards platform fees. 30% happens to be around the amount that Steam charges for anyone who sells content through their platform. Now, where things get real shady is the fact that in the Forthog Orcslayer announcement trailer, they put in fine print pertinent information about how only purchases from certain places would go towards donating to the Forgey family. The fine print reads, "Donations will be made on purchases from any one of the 50 United States or DC, but excluding purchases from Alabama, Hawaii, Illinois, Massachusetts, Mississippi, and South Carolina." In other words, if you purchase this memorial charity DLC from any one of these 6 states, or anywhere outside of the United States, your money would go directly into Warner Brothers' pockets. Or at least that's what this seemed to imply. And because this information was conveyed through fine print, there were probably a lot of people who bought this DLC with the intention of donating, but their money went instead to Warner Brothers because they didn't live in the right place and because the information wasn't conveyed clearly. Now, with this being the internet, people immediately noticed this and spread it like wildfire. As a result, what should have been a heartfelt tribute for a departed friend turned into another fiasco and another PR nightmare. The fact of the matter is that this Forthog Orcslayer character should have never been a purchasable DLC. As a tribute, this character should have just been included in the game with no strings attached. By turning the memorial into DLC, even with the intention of charity, Warner Brothers shifted the conversation from remembering a fallen comrade to profiting from a fallen comrade. There was this shady undertone to the whole thing that was unshakable. Fortunately, it does seem as though Warner Brothers decided to do the right thing in the end, in no small part due to community backlash. Just today, on September 26, 2017, a new trailer for Forthog Orcslayer was released, and now the message at the end reads as follows. Mike Forthog Forgey was our executive producer and great friend here at Monolith. We lost Mike to cancer during the development of Shadow of War, and we want to remember and honor him with a little bit of immortality in Mordor. Forthog Orcslayer will be a free download for owners of Middle-earth Shadow of War. How much better is that? It is heartfelt, it's simple, there's no business or transactions or bullshit involved, and the focus is now actually about immortalizing a friend with no strings attached. This is how it should have been done in the first place. Furthermore, if you read the descriptions of the YouTube video, there is a statement explaining these recent changes. The statement reads as follows. The Forthog Orcslayer DLC was created by the team at Monolith Productions to immortalize Michael Forgey, a dear friend and colleague, and to raise funds to help support his widow and children. Specifically, we decided to sell the DLC worldwide and donate all profits from the DLC to the family. Although we decided to donate all profits to the family, we only planned to actively promote this donation in the US, excluding certain states based on their charitable promotion laws. We hope this approach would raise as much money as possible for the Forgey family in compliance with the law. Our decision to not promote the donation outside the US, even though we intended to donate the money, caused many to question where funds from other territories were going. Answering that direct question itself could have triggered compliance obligations or put us in violation of cause marketing laws in some of the 241 territories in which the content was available. Additionally, a factually incorrect tweet from our team exacerbated the confusion by stating that international funds would not be going to the family. For absolute clarity, our intention was always to give all profits from the DLC worldwide to the Forgey family. We now recognize that tying our donation to sales of the DLC was not the best way to achieve our goal of offering financial support to the family and creating a lasting memorial to Michael Forgy. We sincerely apologize to the fans and to the Forgy family for the confusion we created. To ensure the two original aims are still met and to provide transparency to the community, Warner Bros. Interactive Entertainment will instead make a donation directly to the Forgy family. The DLC will be withdrawn from sale and will be a free download for owners of Middle-earth: Shadow of War. Anyone who has purchased the DLC will receive a full refund. If there is interest in donating directly to the family, please visit their YouCaring site. Alright, now that's more like it. Was that so hard? So their explanation is that it's more to do with the promotional aspect of things. They said that they would have donated all that money anyway to the Forgy family. It's just that they couldn't say that they were doing this donation on an international basis or in certain United States where the laws prohibit this kind of thing. If they would have told us that in the first place, things would have been a lot more clear. But still, attaching this to a DLC type of thing, it feels wrong, like they're trying to sell us a memorial instead of just memorializing the man. Unfortunately, the damage from the original announcement has already been done, but hey, better late than never. At least they listened and corrected course, and now everyone will have access to this character. Everyone will be able to see the spirit of Mike Forgy immortalized in their games as Forthog Orcslayer, and that's a beautiful thing. This actually feels like the full extent of Monolith's intentions are showing through by allowing everyone access to this really awesome memorial. As for donating directly to the family, I've posted a link to the Forgy family's YouCaring page in the comments and descriptions below. And with that, I would like to end this news update and discussion video. Thank you for tuning in. To be further updated on all things gaming news, reviews, and discussions, stay tuned right here on Yong Yeah. I'll see you guys next time. Yong out!